Hi everyone, this is Kim Goyette, your meditation mother, coming to you live from Austin, Texas. I know a lot of us are working from home nowadays, sitting in front of desks that might be unconventional or uncomfortable, and maybe hunching in, lots of texting, all that good stuff. So I thought today's class would be all about upper body strength. So we can build our back muscles to stay strong, we can build our core muscles and stretch out our chest to allow us to have a nice length in our spine and be healthy. So let's get started.
Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
Let's start on hands and knees. We'll spread our fingertips out nice and wide. And we'll just warm up with a few cat-cows to get the spine going. So on an inhale, lift the face, lift the tailbone, drop the belly. And on an exhale, pushing into the hands, rounding in, tuck the chin. Let's try it again. Inhale, lift the face, lift the tailbone, drop the belly. And on an exhale, push down into your mat, tuck the chin. Stay here for a breath. Inhale in between the shoulder blades. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, lift the face, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Good, we're going to add on to this. Exhale, push into the hands, tuck the chin. Stay here, inhale into the back body. On an exhale, sit back towards the heels into child's pose, forehead on the mat. If child's pose isn't for you, you can put a blanket under your head or behind your knees, anything that you need to prop up. Allow your elbows to rest. Take a deep breath into the back body, expand. Exhale, soften the chest. Inhale, back to hands and knees. Let's take the left toes and curl them all the way back, lengthening the leg. You can stay here if you want. You can add the right hand reaching out in the front. Stay here or lift the back leg up into sunbird. So we're reaching our fingertips forward, our heel all the way back. Notice your belly, draw it in and up. The navel draws up. Exhale, hands and knees, sit back towards the heels, forehead to the mat. Relax the elbows. Let's try the opposite side. Inhale, hands and knees. Curl the right toes this time. Press your toes in, heel reaches back, and then left arm up. Lift that leg up if you'd like, and then draw your belly in, really engaging the core. Lengthen fingertips to toes. Exhale, hands and knees, forehead to the mat, relax the elbows. Let's try it again. Right hand, left leg reaches. Inhale. Exhale, sit back towards the heels, relax. Inhale, left hand, right leg, reach. Exhale, sitting back towards the heels. Let's do one more on each side. Right hand, left leg, reach. Inhale. Exhale, sitting back. Last time, inhale, left hand, right leg. And exhale to sit back. Relax the elbows all the way down into child's pose. And take a breath into the back body. So we can always come back to this space anytime during the class if you need to rest. Let's bring our hands and knees back to center. And then we'll curl the toes. We're going to hover the knees about an inch off the mat. So hover the knees about an inch. Notice your belly engaging. Push into the hands, round the upper body a little bit, and see if you can draw your navel in and up a little bit more. Feel that sensation. We're going to come back to it. From here, continue that lift. Push your hips up towards the sky. Separate the feet a little if you need to. And place your hands into down dog. Heels drop towards the earth. Shift your weight, bending the knees one and then the other from right to left. Get into the hips to warm up a little. And then coming back to center. Look in between the hands. Walk the feet up to meet the hands in a forward fold. Bend the knees. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold. Take it down. Bend the knees. Relax the back of the neck. Inhale, slide the hands halfway up. Create a tabletop from your shins. Lengthen the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head, and then exhale, fold into that space. Plant the hands, left leg steps back to lunge. Good, drop that back knee down for a moment, and then let's shift our weight forward into the front leg, just opening up that hip flexor just a little bit, pausing here. Awesome, lift the back knee, plant the hands, front foot steps back into a plank. Shift your weight forward so that your shoulders are over your hands. Lots of energy out the heels, so pushing back with the heels. Draw your navel in and up. Feel that sensation in the belly, and then drop the knees down, but keep the same form so everything stays active. From here, point the elbows back. We're going to bend the elbows, come halfway down, so halfway. Good, activating the triceps, the chest. And then exhale, push back into the hands, straight arms. And then slowly lower all the way down onto the belly. Forehead comes on the earth. Bring your arms out to cactus arms at a 90-degree angle off the sides of the mat. Palms face down, fingertips are on the floor. Elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Press your pelvis into the mat. Keep your arms on the floor and then just lift the back of the head, not the face. Focus on the back of the head, lifting off the mat. So your gaze stays down at the front of the mat. Don't allow your chin to reach up and look forward. You want length in the back of the neck, so tuck the chin. Notice the engagement in between the shoulder blades. Feel like your elbows are dragging back, really engage, like the shoulder blades are sliding down the back. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Push back either through hands and knees or all the way to down dog. Good. Hands are pushing forward. Drop the heels. Open up the back of the leg. Look at your leg. So relax the neck. And then we're going to take the knees and hover the knees an inch off the mat like we did to start. Push down and forward with the hands. Draw your belly in and up, almost rounding in like a cat. Take a deep breath here, really activating the core. And then exhale, push the heels all the way back into down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Sweep that leg through to a lunge. Great, step the back foot forward. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. You can stay where you are. Exhale, hands to heart center. Great. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold. Take it down. Bend the knees. Inhale, halfway up. Lift your low belly. Create lots of space. Lengthen the spine. And then exhale to fold. Plant the hands. Right leg steps back to lunge. Let's drop that right knee down for a moment. Shift your weight forward. Allow the hip flexor to open up a little bit. Great. One more breath here. And then lift the back knee. Plant both hands. Front foot steps back into plank. Shift your weight forward. Shoulders over the hands. So you can always come down to knees anytime, or you can stay here and let's try bending the elbows halfway down. And push back up. All the way down, nice and slow. Great, forehead to the mat. Elbows out to the side in a 90-degree angle. Palms face down, fingertips pressing into the mat. Press your pelvis down into the mat and then lift the back of the head. The face comes off the mat. Good, take a deep breath here. Feel like your elbows are dragging back. And then release all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push back through hands and knees or straight through plank and then to down dog. Looking in between the legs, push down and forward with the hands. Let's hover the knees an inch or so off the mat. So shift your weight forward, push down with the hands, and then round in, draw your navel up. Full core engagement. And then shifting back, drop the heels down to down dog. Inhale, left leg up. And then look in between the hands, sweep that leg all the way through. If it doesn't get there, you just kind of grab it and move it on up, no worries. Step the back foot forward, exhale. Inhale, push down into the feet, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, left leg steps back to lunge. Drop that back knee down. Inhale, rise all the way up. So if you need to cushion your knee, do so with a blanket. Shift your weight forward for just a moment. Open up that hip flexor. One more inhale here. Exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, back leg lifts. Plant the hands, front foot steps back into plank. Shift your weight forward. Navel draws in and up. Any form, so come down to knees if you need it. Bend the elbows halfway down. So take it halfway, elbows, come back, push up. Let's try it again. You can do this. Bend the elbows halfway. Yes. And now all the way down, nice and slow. Very good. Elbows out to the side, 90-degree angle. Press the pelvis into the mat. Lift your face up off the mat. Keep your arms here for a moment. Notice your gaze at the top of the mat. Nice long length in the back of the neck. And then if you'd like, stay here or hover the arms off the mat. Here we go. Notice your elbows. See if you can pull them back a little, engaging in between the shoulder blades. The serratus muscles, really turning that on. This is what we need in order for us to sit nice and erect. Good. Release all the way down. Excellent job. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Push back either through plank or hands and knees to down dog. Good. So let's bring the knees, hover them an inch off the mat. Push down and forward with the hands, rounding the upper back. Draw your belly in and up. We'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels, push back to down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Sweep it all the way through to a lunge. Step the back foot forward, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, right leg steps back to lunge. Drop that back knee down and then rise all the way up. Sweep arms overhead. Shift your weight forward, open up that hip flexor, plant your big front toe for balance. One more inhale here. Exhale, release all the way down. Lift the back knee. Front foot steps back into plank. Shift your weight forward, elbows point back. Draw your belly up. And then bend the elbows halfway down. Let's do this. Good. Exhale as you push back up. One more. Inhale here. And exhale. Good job. All the way down. Elbows out to the side, 90 degrees. Forehead on the mat. Press your pelvis into the mat. Lift the back of the head. Face comes off the mat. Stay here or hover the arms, engage in between the shoulder blades, and then drag your elbows back. Almost like you're tucking your wings back behind you. Let's take one more deep breath here. Exhale, release. Whew, good. Bring the hands under the shoulders, curl the toes. Push back all the way to down dog. Shift your weight forward, drop the knees an inch off the mat. Push down and forward with the hands, rounding the upper body. Notice your navel, draw it up towards the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels back. Inhale, left leg up. And sweep it all the way through to a lunge. Step the back foot forward, exhale. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last time through on both sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, left leg stepping back to lunge. Drop that back knee down for a moment. Rise all the way up. Good. Push down and forward with that front foot. Maybe lift the back knee up. You got it. Stay here. Push down and forward with that front foot. If you want, sweep the hands back behind you. Fold forward over your front leg. Reach the hands. Reach. Open up the chest. And then release the hands all the way down. Nice. Front foot steps back into plank. Shift your weight forward. Belly draws in and up. Bend the elbows halfway down. Here we go. Exhale as you push back up. Let's do it again. Good. Can we do one more? Come on, let's do it. All right, and then take it all the way down. Forehead on the mat, elbows nice and wide. Lift your face up off the mat. And then if you'd like, hovering the arms, drag the elbows back and down. So if you want to add on, you can lengthen the feet. Lift the feet just an inch or so off the mat. And then reach your hands, palms face up, back behind you. Open up the chest. Reach those fingertips. Lengthen through the back of the neck. One more. Inhale here. Exhale, hands under the shoulders. Great job. Relax. Curl the toes. Push back any form to down dog. Let's hover the knees an inch or so off the mat. Push down and forward with the hands really rounding in. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Push back to down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Sweep it all the way through to a lunge. Step the back foot forward. Exhale. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Yes. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands. Right leg steps back to lunge. Drop the back knee down and rise up. Keep your back toes curled. Push down and forward with that front knee. Stay here or lift the back knee up. Good. Sweep the hands back behind, folding forward over the front leg. Reach those fingertips back. Open up the chest. Look down at your toes. And then release the hands all the way down. Front foot steps back into plank. All right, last time, everybody. Bend the elbows halfway. Good. Exhale here. Do it again. All right, this is it. Last one. Bend those elbows. Belly draws in. And all right, all the way down. Good job. Point the toes. Arms are out to the side. Elbows wide. Lift the face up off the mat. Hover the hands. Elbows drag back. And maybe add the legs. Feet hover an inch or so off the mat. Reach your hands and arms back behind you, palm face up. Look down at the front of the mat. Lengthen from the crown of the head, fingertips, toes. One more inhale here. Exhale, hands under the shoulders, relax. Push back to down dog. All right, shift your weight forward, knees hover over the mat. Push down and in with the hands rounding. Navel draws all the way up to the sky. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! And push back. Inhale, left leg up. Sweep that leg all the way through to a lunge. Step the back foot forward. Exhale. Inhale, rising up. And exhale to heart center. All right. Close the eyes. Drop in for a moment, tuning into your body, where your mind is at. Noticing all the energy that's circulating around the body that you created. And we'll gently open the eyes, release the hands. Let's take it down onto the mat. We'll come right seated at the center, grab onto the backs of the thighs and slowly lower all the way down. Bend the knees. Let's have the feet nice and wide out to the edges of the mat. Good. And then from here, allow both knees to fall to the left into a gentle twist, just unwinding the back body, the hips, the low back a little bit. Arms can be out in a lazy T or hands on your belly, whatever you feel is right for you today. And just a few more breaths here. Let's take the knees back to center. And we'll go the opposite way. Allow the knees to fall to the right this time. And just softening the rest of the body. And a few more breaths in this space. On your next exhale, bring the knees back to center. We'll hug the knees into the chest. Give ourselves a hug. Wrap your hands around the legs and then tuck your chin and forehead up towards your knees. We're going to just open up the back. Push your knees into your hands and lengthen the arms a little bit. You might feel a nice opening in the back body. We worked in between the shoulder blades, the serratus muscles, the lats. So we want to open that space up. Direct your breath in between the shoulder blades. And then exhale, release the head all the way down. Relax the legs down below you, out to the corners of your mat. Arms along your side, palms face up. Gently close the eyes. And allow your body to feel very heavy as it sinks towards the earth. Just noticing, feeling like a heavy blanket is placed on top of you. It's weighted, and all the muscles are melting underneath that weight. A few more breaths here. Softening and surrendering. And we'll invite one more inhale here. Exhale out the mouth with a sigh. Hug the knees into the chest. Roll over to one side. And let's make our way all the way up to seated. So we're going to finish this practice with just a little bit of breath work. What I'd love for you to do is place your palms right at your heart center, one on top of the other. Give a little press into that space. Notice where you are, where you're centered in your body. And then gently close the eyes. With that sensation, that press in the front body, take a deep breath into the back of the heart. Where would that back of the heart be located? Expand in between the shoulder blades. Exhale here. Do it again, focusing in between the shoulder blades. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's redirect our breath. Inhale the front of the heart into the palms. Expand. And exhale. Do it again, last time. And exhale. Great. Bring the hands to heart center in a prayer-like pose. Thumbs are touching the heart. Lift the heart back up into the thumbs. Notice your length through the crown of the head, belly lifts. All these entities engaged to help support you and bring you through your day. Let's bow the mind to the heart and take a moment to thank this precious body and the time you took to care for it. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Kim Goyette, your meditation mother. If you like this video and you want to be the first to receive weekly videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Yoga with Meditation Mutha. And if you want, drop a note. I'd love to hear from you. See you next time.